Today we discuss about jellies. Jellies are the what are the jellies? Jellies are the semi-solid dosage form. They are transparent or translucent, non-greasy semi-solid dosage form. They are mainly used for the mucous membrane for lubricating purpose, for antiseptic purpose, for protecting purpose. The jellies are used. Jellies are used also used for the surgical gloves, catheters, and rectal thermometers. The gels are also used. They are prepared from natural gums such as tragacanth, pectin, sodium alginate, or any other synthetic derivative of natural substances. The main properties of the jellies are the transparent. Next is the what are the types of jellies? Uh, there are three types of jellies commonly used. First is the medicated jellies, second is the lubricating jellies, and are the miscellaneous jellies. First is the medicated jellies, as the name indicate, it is the jellies which contains the medicine in its formulations and are used medicinally, and they have some pharmacological properties, uh, are called the medicated jellies. The jellies are used mainly are the they may be anesthetic jellies, antiseptic jellies, or spermicidal jellies, or any other uh, suitable medicines containing jellies. When we apply these type of jellies on the skin, they evaporate water and they produce a cooling effect to the skin or sensation of the skin, and produce a local uh, anesthetic type effect. Second is the lubricating jellies. As the name indicating, they are for the lubrication purpose. We have to lubricating the catheter before inserting into sterile places of body. बॉडी के स्टेराइल प्लेसेस में जब हम किसी चीज को इंसर्ट करते हैं, देन वी हैव टू यूज द स्टेराइल जेलीज. The lubricating jellies, they are in sterile purpose, for sterile, to prevent any infection on the skin. Example of the Lox jellies or lignocaine jellies, they are their purpose are they produce anesthetic effect locally, and the lubricating the general lubricating the instrument. Example catheters and Ryle's tube jellies. Third is the miscellaneous jellies. Miscellaneous jellies are mainly meant for the patch testing and electrocardiography jellies, and some other jellies which does not have any pharmacological actions. They are used for the patch testing. Jellies are the used for a vehicle of allergen which are applied on the skin to check the sensitivity. On drying, the residual film is formed which help to keep the patches separate and avoid confusing results. Second is electrocardiography jelly, the jelly used for the help of electrocardiogram to stick the knob on the place. Next is the formulations of jellies. What are the formulations, or what are the first part is the gelling agents. Gelling agents are used in the formulation of jellies. First gelling agent is tragacanth, second sodium alginate, pectin, starch, gelatin, and cellulose derivatives. First is the tragacanth. It is a natural gum obtained from the dry sap of several species of genus Astragalus. It is all commonly used in the commonly used in the preparation of lubricating and medicated jellies. Also used in the formulations of contraceptive jellies. Uh, the concentration of gum required for the preparation of jellies varies from 2 to 5%. 2 to 5% in lubricating purpose, it may be the range of 2 to 3%. For dermatological vehicle, 2 to 5%. uh, Dispensing of tragacan jellies, some other materials are also used. Example, alcohol, glycerins, and volatile oils can be used. Next is the Besorin paste. The tragacan jellies formation are called the Besorin paste. Next are the sodium alginate. It is a purified carbohydrate product obtained from brown algae, Laminaria species. These jellies are used as lubricating and dermatological. They are used in the range of 1.5 to up to 10%. In lubricating purpose, it lubricating jellies it used the range in the 1.5 to 2%, and in the dermatological vehicle use it can be used for the 5 to 10%. The viscosity of sodium alginate has an advantage over tragacanth because its availability in several grades of standardized viscosity. It is because it is a purified carbohydrate, and then we can control the viscosity of that product. But in compared to tragacanth, it is directly obtained from the plant. Viscosity may be differ from the different obtained from different location, etc. Next are the sodium alginate के अलावा next are the pectin, the gelling agent pectin. It is also a purified carbohydrate obtained by the acid hydrolysis for inner portion of the rinds of Citrus aurantium from the plant. It is also the natural gelling agent. It is a very good gelling agent is called because the consistency is the same. It is used in the various preparation of jellies, including edible jellies. It is mainly used in the dermatological jellies. Glycerins is also used with them, so that the consistency or provide humectant and dispersing agent. Pectin jelly is prepared with suitable preservative. As it is the carbohydrate nature, they may lead to the microbial growth. So preservative is also used in that formulations. And next is the starch. Starch of polysaccharide granules obtained from the maize. Starch gelatin is prepared with combination of gelatin or glycerin. Starch jellies are maybe prepared with the combination of gelatin or starch and gelatin or starch or glycerins. They are prepared with the heating or fusion method. Uh, Glycerin in large quantity can be also used with the help of in the formulation of gelling with pectin starch up to 50%. Uh, Such jellies, starch jellies should be freshly prepared and packed in well closed container to prevent the loss of moisture by evaporations. Next is the gelatin. Gelatin is a product derived from the animal sources. ये क्या animal sources? All of the above we used pectin, starch, tragacanth are the plant derived, and these are the animal derived sources. Gelatin is produced obtained by the partial hydrolysis of collagen derived from the skin of various animal. Skin or bones can be used. Gelatin soluble in hot water. This is also soluble in cold water, but in very less quantity. If used in the hot water, it is very soluble. Mainly 2% gelatin jelly is used in the hot solution, and the amount of gelling agent gelatin used can be up to 15%. Uh, Such jellies are melted before use and after cooling to desired temperature are applied with a brush to the affected area of skin. The area is covered with bandage and dressing may left for several weeks or several days के लिए इसको कर सकते हैं हम रख सकते हैं. Example zinc gelatin, gelatin jellies formulation. Next are the cellulose derivatives. The major sources of cellulose are plant fiber, cotton, hemp, flax, and jute cottons. Natural cellulose is used, and uh, cellulose is derived from the plant fibers. Examples are methyl cellulose and sodium carboxymethyl cellulose are widely used for the preparation of jellies. These substances produce natural and stability jellies because we can control the consistency of uh, the cellulose derivatives. Those produce strong film on the skin after drying on the skin. They are good resistance against bacterial growth. Next are the preparations of jellies. Preparations of jellies using thickening agent. Thickening agents mean the gelling agents such as tragacanth, pectin, CMC, etc. in aqueous vehicle. And then triturate with the medications until a uniform product is obtained. Preservatives are added to jellies to prevent from bacterial and fungal growth. Examples, some of the bacteria preservatives are used. Some of the preservative may be antioxidant types, and main purpose of a preservative to inhibit the growth of any bacteria or growth of any fungal infection in the body or in the preparations, uh, to prevent any dangerous effect or any harmful effect, so that our preparation cannot form to that. Next is the storage of jellies. The jellies should be stored in a well filled and well closed container to minimize the evaporation of water. Jellies are stored in a cool place to prevent drying out. The sterile jellies, such as catheter lubricants, are packed in collapsive tubules. Thank you.